Rick, I suppose your side, you just keep showing you never beat. What did you make of that great comeback?
Yeah, a little bit of that. It's you don't want to get into those positions. We have over the last 3 weeks, but there's different circumstances for it too. If you look at the possession rate around the 25-minute mark and the field position differences, probably, and given the ability of Melbourne Storm to attack, you're going to find it hard. You've got to keep defending your own end of the footy field, and I think we only had about 30% of the footy there at one stage, so it's made it really hard.
KO Weeks, what a play. You come up with that at that point. You need something special, and what can you say about that, the way he backed himself in the pouring rain, picked it up?
Yeah, well, probably that. Special. He's been one of many guys who have been very consistent with their football, and I always wanted to back their ability. A lot of the times I won't send too many messages out outside the fact that show some courage and back yourself. And it was a good piece of play, a good passage of play to get him into that position, and then he backed himself in regards to the right decision. The skill to catch the ball in those conditions was probably for me the most outstanding part of it all.
What did you make of what happened just before that? Because it looked like you might be 7 points behind and right out of the game, and then you get a penalty after the ball's gone through for an elbow.
Yep.
To your captain's head there. How did you see that?
Look, I don't like going back, but it was foul play, and I think, look, I don't know about the interpretations or what the rules are, but the going back on foul play, I suppose they got it. Well, they definitely got it right, but like going back, I think they pulled up a fair bit this week in regards to going back 2, 3, 4 tackles, which I think is a good call. I don't think we can go back to too many passages of play and want to have the bunker scrutinise something. So, but look, it was missed and picked up. So, we were fortunate.
Did you have a view on the Stefano penalty as well, Rick, the end Starling?
Yeah, it was right. It was right. I don't know what it was for, if it was on the back end of it or it was for the elbow to the head, but it was right call. Well, what's your view?
Well, I thought it was for the stomp.
Stomp, yeah.
I thought it was for a stomp. I didn't think it was a stomp. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit harsh. But,
Yeah. I lost many games. In the same fashion, mate.
yeah. But, I mean, Craig came in here and he didn't blame the official, he blamed his players for the discipline. So.
Yep. And it's hard for me because I'm good mates with Bellyache, and it's there's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be a loser. And usually it's me. But who was it? Loureiro hit him high.
Yeah.
It's a real tough one because our game, I've said it a number of times, our game is so fast, it's so intense, and there is a lot of those, they're accidents. They're accidents. I mean, there was a couple tonight, they're pure accidents. And the Latrell Mitchell, I'll go back to last week, the Latrell Mitchell on the, who did he hit? No. Oh, he hit, yeah. Like, he did everything from the integrity of the tackle. Latrell did everything. Like, he's not real tall, Falago. Latrell did everything in regards to getting to the right height, but when the kid went down, slipped down, he accidentally hit him in the head. But I think it's a bit harsh to get a week for that.
Perhaps what's it feeling like within the team, given you've had these, I suppose, great escapes or these comebacks in recent weeks? So, yeah, it's 1v2 when you play the Bulldogs next week.
Yeah, we've got a lot of belief in the group. But they all started from, we work hard all week. And I see so many young players and there's players that have been around the game for a couple of years. They're stepping up in our team, and that's what Stick asked for in the off-season, and they're doing that. So I think our team is built through, we don't rely on certain players. Everyone steps up, and I think that's shown in how we're winning.
What about that game next week? The next week, it's 1v2.
Yep.
They've been unbelievable this season. The guys have been great. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, they've been the most consistent team in the comp, mate. With us round 10.
Another chance to stick it up people a little bit, or you're probably beyond that. And I was going to say another chance to show people that doubted you at the start of the year that surely you're at a point now where you've shown people that already, right? It's not about that anymore, if it ever was.
Respectfully, you guys don't know what happens in between in the inner sanctum, and I'm saying that respectfully. Like I can't go chasing media headlines and trying to motivate a football team on media headlines. Albeit, there might be a story in it for you at time. That's great. You've got to write something. But I knew, and you can ask the players, I knew what type of football squad I had here in November. And I said, I think after the first couple of games in the competition this year, we've had a very good off-season, and the players are transitioning their off-season to the games. And we've got our own goals and challenges that we keep promoting, and it's certainly not what media is saying. We just want to keep our heads down and keep focused on. I say it all the time, just each training session into that week and into that game. But mate, it's and I say it again, it's only round 10, because I know exactly you have a tumble, you have a fall and whatnot, and then you're getting criticised again. So we just take it a week at a time.
Rick, was it a little bit more special to win tonight for Taps?
Absolutely, Brad. It was. I spoke privately to the boys without Taps around. Yep, he's a massive part of our squad, mate. And I love the fact that he can enjoy his 200th the way he deserves it. We owe him because of the way he turns up every week, and I'm that proud of him as a person and love him as a captain.